Welcome back to the AB Scale Project. I'm Krager, and this is Alpha Bravo. And in this episode, we'll be looking at more of the MTMTE villains. First, we'll start with Scorponok. This Titan appeared in the 4th season of the original series, and went on to be in several forms of media. In IDW, he popped up frequently as a villain that always had unconventional means to gain power. Most recently, he was the terror of Nebulon Station in the Netflix War for Cybertron series. Looking at the toys, we've got Paralon standing in as a recolor of the RID 2015 Scorponok. For height proxies, we got Energon Omega Supreme sitting in for Make Toys Pandanus, MP Tim for Print Former Scorponok, and Ironhide in for the Iron Factory Lord Scorpion. Doing double duty is Energon for itself and for the BotCon Recolor Retool, and Earthrise is also standing in for the Sentinel Scorponok. Anyway, for appearance, let's get rid of all the non-IDW G1. We'll get rid of the Beast Wars, the RID 2015, the McDonald's, the movie, the TFCC, and the Make Toys. We're going to go ahead and eliminate the Energon, but we're going to keep him around for the BotCon version. For playability, I'm removing the G1 and the Sentinel. While the Sentinel is neat, it doesn't transform. By the G1 scale chart, he's a Titan class. For IDW, he went from Titan to Leader to Voyager. So we're looking for a Titan class for G1 and early IDW, and for a Leader Voyager for the mid to late IDW. The appearances are essentially the same between the two, only the scale varies. So long story short, the Iron Factory is out. So we're left with the Earthrise, the BotCon, and the Print Formers. The Earthrise wins for G1 and early IDW, so I'm going to go ahead and set him aside. Between the BotCon and the Print Formers, the Print Formers is just way too expensive. Granted, you can buy the STLs on the cheaper side and make them whatever scale you want. On the other hand, the BotCon is also prohibitively expensive and difficult to find to boot. So where does that leave us? A custom. For me, I just got the Titan's Return head and adapter from Shapeways and put them in an Energon body. So our winner is the custom for IDW and Earthrise for G1. You can still go with the Print Formers STLs if you have the means, but I'm sticking with my custom. They are coming out with another Scorponok for Kingdom, but it's going to be Beast Wars Scorponok and not G1, so our pick should be good. So for the rest of the episode, we'll look at the MTMTE Villains print from Nick Roche and break it down. We've already done the Scavengers, link below, and the DJD rank their own episode. So we're left with Overlord and 3 characters that haven't had any figures made of them. So we'll start with the ones that don't have any figures and see what I've done for customs and repurposes. For the Tyrest Enforcer, I'm using the Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure. He was too expensive to get 2, so I didn't customize. Consequently, he's also my repurpose for 10 for my Lost Light shelf. For Tyrest himself, I'm using the Transformers Go Bakudura. The face sculpt is pretty close, and he has wings, and the other kibble help mimic a cape. For Pharma, I used the TFCC Ramjet and did a head swap. This is a non-destructive custom, so you can do it with an exclusive figure. You can also buy a T30 Starscream and paint him up. So that leads us to Overlord! 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 If you get the reference, comment below. Anyway, this psychopathic rival to Megatron first appeared in the Super God Master Force and appeared in several forms of print media, culminating in being the boogeyman of the 2005 IDW continuity. For the toys, the recolor stand-in is Revenge of the Fallen Bludgeon for the BotCon version. Our height stand-ins are Siege Ironhide for the Iron Factory Evil Lord, Siege Ultra Magnus for the Mastermaid Caesar, and Energon Omega Supreme for the Fans Hobby Double Evil. Let's see how we're going to start paring this down. First off, we'll remove G1 for playability. Next, we'll remove the Mastermaid since it's more of a super deformed look. By the G1 scale chart, Overlord is above Supreme. Not quite combiner size, but huge nonetheless. For added headache, in IDW he was a frequent user of mass shifting, so he went from human size to Supreme and almost everything in between. I'm going to make a decision on size and say he's supposed to be overcompensating for trying to be better than Megatron. Megs is supposed to be a Voyager, so Overlord should be a leader or more. So we'll remove the BotCon, the Iron Factory, and the Kabaya. So we're left with the Fans Hobby, the Mastermind Creations, and the Titan's Return. All of these could work for your collection. Personally, I think the Fans Hobby is a little more masterpiece scale and a little too big for my tastes. Between the Titan's Return and the MMC, the TR is more cost effective and it's a lot easier to transform as upper bits. But the MMC is everything you want in Overlord. The look, the alt modes, and the swappable one-eyed head make him perfect. So the winner is the Mastermind Creations Carnifex. This is a great figure for IDW appearance, has great posability, and all-around fun figure. The jet transformation is a little tedious, but otherwise it's an awesome figure. That's it for today. If there's a character you'd like to see, put your request in the comments below. Thanks for joining us today on the AB Scale Project. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.